coding. Identify the things, take a notebook, write it down. What are all the things that you love to do? Write that. Then make a column, make one column, write that what are the things that I love to do. Write it. Take another column and write it. What are the things that you are good at doing? Say, I love to travel, but am I good at it? Or I love to sing. Okay. Basically, yes, I love to sing, but am I good at that? I love to tell stories, but am I good at that? Are people saying that, hey, Vaiti, your stories are great? Are they saying it? Hey, Vaiti, when you sing, it resonates really well. The humming, the scale is perfect, the pitch is perfect. Are they saying that? Are you good at that? Write it down. And do people want you to do that? Say, I love to tell stories. I'm good to tell stories. Do people want me to tell stories? There are occasions where people will be like, please stop, don't talk. It means that you love to tell stories, you are good at telling stories, but people don't want to hear that. So write it down. What you love to do, what you're good at doing, and what people want you to do. Then the last column, what you will write is what pays. If you are doing something, will people pay and do that? Say, example, I'll tell with my example. I love to tell stories. I'm good at telling stories. That's why I was into cinema. That's why 3-4 years my podcast runs successfully, audio podcast on Spotify. People want me to do stories because even now because I stopped podcast almost 2 years back. Even now I'm getting random messages from students that they do. So people want me to do, people pay to do. That's why people are paying to do, right? That's why Spotify recognized me. Spotify invited me for event. That is a paid event. So this is how you identify your ikigai. This is how you identify your strength. Only after knowing your strength, you can start content creation. Because in present day, content creation is not a easy task to do. If you ask me, 13 years back when YouTube content creation came into existence, 13, 14 years back, there were very minimal creators. Right now, anybody with a smartphone is a creator. So it's a very competitive industry. When we say that there are a lot of coders, there was a point when people say that every Tom, Dick, and Harry are talking about or saying that I'm going to learn coding. Now everybody are saying that I'm going to be an influencer. I'm going to create content. So is it easy? It's never easy. It's going to be it's going to take a lot of effort to become a successful content creator. Right now, I'm going to stop this. Stop sharing this. Now I want a couple of you to ask me a few questions. Okay. I just want to understand in what level of content creation you are there. Is anybody in this audience have already started content creation? Have anybody started content creation already on any platform? You can either unmute and say, or you can type your response on the comment section, which is absolutely fine. Have any of you started content creation already? In what level of content creation you're there? You're welcome to unmute and talk as well. Okay, people are saying no. Right. What kind of content creation you want to do? You want to create on Instagram or you want to create on YouTube? Like, I'm sure that you would have been seeing Boswalla's content. Boswalla has a way of doing content. Do you want to create content like Boswalla, or you have your own idea? You're saying that no, I have a different strategy for Instagram. I want to know more about Instagram, or I want to know more about YouTube. Can you just type which is the content that you are trying to listen more about? Is it on Instagram or YouTube, or probably audio podcast on Spotify? I'm open to tell anything. One or two answers will help me to go ahead with what I'm going to lecture about. I should not call it as a lecture, maybe talk about. Mhm. Can I get some responses on the chat? Maybe you're still confused, huh? Which platform I should tap about? Instagram, YouTube, aren't they the same? Most of us have the questions. Can I put the same content that I do on YouTube to Instagram as well? Can I put the same content I do on Instagram on LinkedIn as well? We all have that doubt. So for that, let us try to understand ourselves. I want you to take this. I don't just want you to listen things. I want you to take a note, keep a note by your side, because the next document that I'm going to show is going to involve a lot of writing, because only by writing and analyzing yourself, you're going to know yourself. So the next step that we are going to take in this particular webinar is persona mapping. What is persona mapping? We all see Indian films. I think there are people from many people from different state is what I believe. So I'm going to take common topics. Say we know Amitabh Bachchan, we know Prabhas, we know Rajnikant, we know Kamal, we know Upendra, we know Mohanlal. All of their film, they have their own style. We have Chiranjeevi, Nagarjuna, we have Abhishek Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan. We have the Khans, King Khans, we have Rajni Kamal. Every actors that we see, their films are not in the same dynamics, right? When you say Kamal Hassan, his film is more into more acting oriented, more story oriented. When you say Amitabh Bachchan, he has dynamics of film. Shah Rukh Khan, there were series of romantic comedies that came up. Amir Khan's films are always experimental. Mohanlal has his own style. Chiranjeevi Garu has his own style. Everybody has their own style of acting, has their own style of cinema. Same with the directors, right? When you say the name Rajamouli, you always imagine, okay, wow, it's going to be a massive extravaganza, high budget film. When you say Rajkumar Hirani, you are going to expect a film like Three Idiots. You're going to expect a film like Donkey, PK, something like that. Mostly like emotional, kind-hearted, feel-good films, basically. So like that, but both are successful. Will you call Rajkumar Hirani more successful, or Rajamouli more successful, or Maniratnam more successful? All of these directors are great successful. All of these directors are pioneers in their own industry, in their own way of content creation, way of cinema language. So we need to identify our own content language. That is going to be our first step before getting into any content creation. That's how I did. That's how most of our team members are doing. That's how I'm having a training batch. We have a couple of ambassadors that we are training in Wallah. So that is exactly how we are training them. So let me tell you what is persona. What is persona mapping? Let me share a document to you now. Please have a note. Please have a pen. I'm absolutely fine if you're not asking questions. I'm absolutely fine if you're not interacting or talking, because we all have that hesitation. So I wanted to write it down, take this very seriously and write it down. Persona mapping for content creators. There are different personas. Like I said, about different actors, different directors come up with different persona. When we come up with content creators, we can have different persona type. One persona type, the starting persona type, is the educator. When I say the educator, it is very clear, right? A person who is going to come in front of camera and educate. Traits. If you say traits, basically what are all the skills? What are all the character reflection the educator will have? The educator is going to be knowledgeable, clear communicator, is going to enjoy the teaching. So what are the, if you identify that you are going to be the educator, oh, I don't know if I'm the educator. I have a set of questions that are going to come, after this particular table, where you will be able to identify what kind of persona that you're going to fit in. So if you identify that you are an educator, the recommended content type is you can teach, you can have tutorials, you can create explainer videos, and you can have how to do guides. Say, example, how to apply in SIP. I mean, how to start investing in SIP. That is going to be an education video. Or you are opening Canva. You are going to have a tutorial on Canva, how to design thumbnail through easy to do design tool, like example Canva, how to do that. And if you are going to create content like this, what is going to be your ideal platform? Educational video can be on any platform. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, blogs, it can be anywhere, of course, on YouTube. So then, let me go to the next persona type. Are you an entertainer? When you talk, are people enjoying? Can you be funny? Can you be energetic? Can you be expressive? Can you be a great storyteller? Say there is a normal topic. Say you're saying Tesla. This is a recent update, right? Tesla has launched or has opened their first showroom in Mumbai's BKC. This is a normal update. Can you create a storyline to this? Can you narrate the journey of Tesla? Or can you say that why Elon Musk, why Tesla is launching their showroom in India? We have lot of electric vehicles. We have Mahindra's electric vehicles, Tata's electric vehicles, but why Tesla is launching, though they are a premium brand, though they are selling at a very high cost? Why? Can we do that? And what are the content types? When you identify that you are an entertainer, when you identify that like you can entertain people through your jokes, through your storytelling, what are the kind of content that you can create? Basically, you can be a great vlogger. You can go to a restaurant, or you can go to a place, you can review products, anything that is going to be engaging, going to be light-hearted, some content that comes like skits. What we say is basic fictional types, right? People enact in the form of delivering content. You can create content like that. And the next persona that I'm going to say is artist or a creator. Are you a visual thinker? Can you can you think visually? Can you draw? Can you sketch? Can you do mandala arts? Can you do calligraphy? Can you do what we call that is murals? I think there are so many artistic pages. There are mehndi pages that are coming nowadays. Can you do any of this? Do you have the skill of being an artist? Can you sing? Can you dance? So if you fit into this artist particular persona, you can create all tutorials. You can create tutorials on how to start sketching, how to do the mural arts, or how to dance, how to sing, or just your art video. You can create like a time lapse, over the table shot. You can do this. I'm going to sketch this particular design, and you can have over the table shot, and you can do it. And this can be posted on any platform, preferably on YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reel. There are a lot of tendency to go viral. The next is, are you an empath? Are you an guide? What is an empath? Empath is basically, there is sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is saying, oh yeah, so sorry, na? Feeling bad for somebody. Empathy is going, sitting with that person, understanding that person, saying that, hey guy, it's okay, hey boys, hey girls, it's okay, fine, this has happened, but we will get through. And you are coming up with a solution. That is basically called empathy. Are you somebody who can do that? Are you somebody who can motivate people, or somebody who can give comfort? That comfort need not have to be with some philosophical quotes from Socrates or Aristotle or Napoleon Hill, right? The quotes can be from your own story, or it need not have to be a quote. You can say that how I handle this particular situation in my life. That can be an impact. Can we mute this? So that is one, right? The next persona is the analyst. Are you a person, if you see a particular topic, if you see a particular news, can you decode all that is there in the news? Can you decode that, okay, Tesla has launched their showroom in Mumbai? Why they launched? How many showrooms they launched in USA? How many showrooms they launched in UK? Why Tesla is launching in India at this particular moment? What is the market scenario? How much sales are they expecting? How much revenue are they expecting? Why the pricing is this much? Can you analyze everything to numbers? Then you are an analyst. And these kind of videos will go crazy on YouTube, and it can be crazy on LinkedIn as well, because it's a very professional way of presenting a content, right? So you can post these on LinkedIn and YouTube. So something like that. Or are you a demonstrator? Say that how to cook, or how to prepare your own easy tying knots, right? Or easy maintaining your formal shirt norms, maintaining your white shirt techniques, do it yourself techniques. Basically, I want that. Somebody has that, please tell me. So something like that. There are a lot of personas like this. One more persona is explorer. Basically, people who keep exploring things, people who keep talking about new things, going to new places. Are you an explorer? Can you go to a new place and create an amazing story out of it? Then you can actually do travel logs, actually do food logs, actually create cultural content, something like that. And side hustler. Side hustler is something like, you are doing a particular job, and you are suggesting people that, okay, you are in a 9 to 5 job, but by doing this you can make 10,000, 15,000 extra per month, in like exclusive of your salary. Are you somebody who can build and give suggestions like that? And these are the personas. Now I want to stop sharing. I want to talk to you people. So I think we have basic understanding of the personas. We have basic understanding of the personas, right? Now, on based on the persona, yeah, Mumbai Bandra, yes. Thank you, Nikita, for saying that. Yes, that is where Tesla launched their new showroom. So, based on whatever I spoke about the persona, now what we are trying to do is we are going to map your individual persona. We are going to identify what is going to be your persona, your creator persona. So, for that, I have prepared a certain set of questions. I highly recommend you to answer that questions, not to me. You need not have to answer anything to me. Just take a notebook, write down, okay, this particular persona, I am this. I like this, I like this, I like this. I want you to write it down everything. End of it, we will know what persona we fall under. Okay. So going back to the document, the question that I prepared for you, all of you, not this and this. Yes. Self-identification questions. I love breaking down complex ideas for others. Are you somebody who love to do that? Say there is a complex topic, we all have this friend in our college, right? We do not study. The last minute of examination, basically I studied mechanical engineering. When it was thermodynamics, something about entropy, something about in machine dynamics, when we were studying solid mechanics, I never used to understand. Yes, I see a lot of formulas, but I never used to understand why we actually have solid mechanics in mechanical engineering. What are we supposed to do with the thermodynamics in mechanical engineering? I would love to have somebody, talking to me like a friend, talking to me in my language, saying that, hey, this is the topic, and giving as an example. In school, I remember Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse. I don't want to recall that Pythagoras theorem and make it as a max class. Pythagoras theorem. A person explained to me like a story. Modulus and calculus. A person explained to me like a story, like how you are going to, create a boundary, something like that. They explain. Are you somebody who is capable of doing that? Taking a complex topic and explaining in a very easy term. Taking the tax regime, the new tax regime, there are a lot of you know norms inside the tax regime. Are you somebody who can explain that in a very simple terminology? Identify that. Say yes or no. The second question is, are you a somebody, like, are you a person who enjoys entertaining people and make them laugh? Basically, I love doing this. Whenever I go for break, or whenever I'm going to my college, friends group back then, revisiting them, I want to make them happy. I want to crack something. I want to say something such that they enjoy, they laugh. That is something that I expect from myself. I want to be that. And third question is, are you a person you cannot express through words or story, but can you express through art? Can you express through music? Can you express yourself to design? I know my friend who, there are a couple of friends of mine who cannot talk much, but they are amazing with art. When it comes to singing, they are crazy. When you say music, they will narrate something and come up with a lot of topics like that. Are you somebody like that? And the fourth question is basically, are you somebody who's, sometimes people are emotionally down? Can you help others? Like a life support, saying that, hey, boss, it's okay. Hey, buddy, it's okay. We'll take care. Are you somebody who does that always? Say yes or no. Write it on your notebook. Okay. And if there is a topic, say I'm going to give the same example of Tesla, because that is a thing that has happened, and I already gave that example so that it will be relatable. Are you somebody who just don't read Tesla coming launching in Mumbai as a news, but trying to decode why did they launch? How are they launching? What did it cost for them to launch? What is their marketing strategy? What is the revenue potential, revenue projections that they are expecting out of it? Are you somebody who can decode all these? Try to ask yourself and answer it. And can you demonstrate a particular skill in real time? Say a biryani, cooking a chicken biryani. Can you do a quick demo on this is how my chicken biryani is tasty? Can you do that? Think of yourself. Are you passionate about a particular topic? Say there are people who talk about cryptocurrency. I have no idea what that is, but there are people who talk about cryptocurrency. And there is one friend of mine who talks about traveling cheap to Dubai, traveling under 30,000 to so and so countries. That is a very niche topic, right? This is not a travel log. He's talking about how many Airbnbs are there in Europe, how many Airbnbs there in Turkey, how do we identify them, How do we travel in a very, very cheap cost? That is a very niche topic. Are you somebody who can do that? And there is one more friend of mine who does content on how to get placed, how to find jobs in Canada, how to find jobs in Australia. And it is not some random topic. They actually do research. They actually come up with the right links on where you can apply. Are you somebody who have a niche topic experience? Identify that. Then the other questions are like, are you a person who can explore food? Do you have strong knowledge and strong knowledge of structure? And are you somebody who voice out always say that okay, this happened in this particular region. Uttar Pradesh mein, I saw this happening. This happened in Karnataka. This happened in Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, whatever. I have my own opinion on this. Are you an opinionate? Like, are you a person who always have opinions on some topic? You can still talk politics. That content is not prohibited. We don't do that. I don't do that. But I'm not restricting from you to do that. You want to talk about politics, you want to say BJP, you want to say Congress, you want to say no party, that's absolutely your wish. You can talk about politics. Nothing, no stopping that. Now, we have 10 questions, right? I'm going to keep those 10 questions on the screen for a while. If you have not answered when I was narrating these questions or when I was dictating these questions, try to read these questions once more and try to answer this. I'll give you 1 minute time. Try to identify, try to give answers to this 10. This is basically a self identification question. Okay. Hope you would have answered your own questions. So now there can be people who say, no, I do not fit under one particular persona. I have a varied persona. Are you somebody like that? Do you have combination of persona? That is what, if you see, I have listed down combinations. Some person can be an educator and an analyst. Educator is somebody who is going to break up complex topics. Analyst is somebody that is going to do research, check facts, come up with numbers and data and multiple things. They can be great tech explainers. They can be, technical gurujis, something like that. Okay. Are you somebody who is an entertainer and an like who people a person who has a lot of opinions? This is a deadly combination. Imagine a person who's an entertainer. Basically, most stand-up comedians will fall under this category. These stand-up comedians, if you see, they will have their own opinion. They'll have crazy sense of storytelling and humor, and they will roast you like anything. They roast politicians, they roast cinema people, they roast their fellow comedians like anything because they have an opinion. And to bring out that opinion, to express that opinion, they are not using common words, they are using comedy, they are using a skit, they are using a cinema. We have a lot of cinemas that have political opinions, right? There are films that take either the right or the left. We, we have seen a lot of movies like that. I don't want to name the movie because your opinion, my opinion may be different. So I don't want to name the movie and get into a trouble. So, but we have seen movies that are 100% right, like 100% that supports the government, and we have seen movies that 100% like the movies that are 100% against the government. So this is a very deadly combination, and this message goes and reaches to a mass audience easily. So are you an artist and doer? If you are an artist and doer, say I draw, I also demonstrate how to draw. Simple. Are you an empath and an educator? If you're an empath and an educator, you break down complex topic and tell out those complex topic with great level of empathy. Can you do that? So these are the combos. The next is explorer and doer. The next is side hustler plus analyst. Now I'm going to stop. I'm going to come back to you. You may think like, why is he always coming back to me? Now I want to hear or read some responses after the performance mapping. Have you identified your persona, or how many of you have a basic idea on, yeah, this can be my persona? You can raise your hands, unmute and say, or probably, type in the comment section. Because without understanding what persona you fall under, I can't go forward, right? Because this workshop we have structured in such a way that first we are going to talk about the importance of content creation, which we already know is very important, and different platforms. And we are going to basically understand ourselves. Without understanding ourselves, without understanding what kind of content I am able to create, there is no point starting to create content. Like AI can create content. Yeah, you can give a great prompt and AI will give you. If you just give some subscription, AI will give you prompts. AI will create content for you. But of course, the new YouTube norms, I think most of you would have read. According to new YouTube norm, YouTube will not monetize content that are not original. Say you have copied the content exactly from a different person, different content creator, or from a cinema, or you have created content 100% through AI. Of course, you can use AI for thumbnails. You can use AI to create images or overlays, montages here and there. But you cannot use AI to create 100 percentage or 80% of your content. They want maximum original content and very minimal use of adapted versions. So that is actually, this new monetization rule is crazy for authentic content creators like us. That we have seen a lot of people who are just giving prompts and creating great content through AI tools by just getting subscription. Now that is not going to happen. Of course, we can incorporate all those into original contents that we create. I basically spoke about that to give you time on to write about your persona on the chat box. At least two of you, can you write, like at least some of you, if you can write like, okay, yeah, this is going to be my persona. I identified that this is my persona. We can go ahead. Okay, it is a silent crowd. Done. No issues. Take your time to identify your persona. Once you identify a persona, next, what you're supposed to do is to identify on what topic do I do content. From the start, we have been, saying about, well, Tesla's, right? The Tesla has launched their showroom on Mumbai. So let us take that as an example. I don't know why I'm doing marketing for Tesla basically. I mean, he didn't pay me. Randomly, I took the topic. So, how to identify if the topic is trending? How to make sure that, okay, I am an educator. I'm going to decode. I'm going to tone it down and give you on why Tesla has launched its automobile showroom in Mumbai. What is the revenue projection that it's going to get? If I'm going to post this content, is it going to be successful? How do I validate it? That is one simple way that I want to teach you now. How many of you know Google Trends? Google Trends. Google, all of us know. How many of us know Google Trends? So Google Trends is a tool where we analyze if that content is trending or not. Let me share my entire screen. So I'm going to Google Trends Heltech. See, if I put Google VOI input tools map, trends, going to Google Trends. Hope all of you can see my screen, right? There is one option. Say on top right corner, there are a lot of countries. I'm choosing India. Of course, I'm from India. There is a way to put your own keyword and search. That we will do later. Below that, if you see, there is something called see what's trending now. I'm clicking it. Now, this is going to give me what is trending in India. Cincinnati was Inter, Miami. People are watching this. Perplexity. People are searching perplexity. Why people are searching perplexity? Because Airtel has announced something with perplexity. See, Airtel said that I am going to give perplexity free if you are going to take my subscription or something. Delhi Goa Indigo flight. Why it is this in the third trending? Because we know that again there was some problem with Delhi to Goa flight, and some engine did not work. See, if we see trend breakdown, engine failure. So the next is Santos versus Flamengo, the match, right? So on the top five, if you are going to create something that is going to involve the top five, there are a lot of chances that your YouTube video or Instagram video is going to trend. Maximum, I'll say YouTube video. See, this is for the past 24 hours. You can also check for the last 2 days what is trending. New Zealand versus South Africa. Women cricket, right? Mehdi Hasan, Bangladesh. Again, Cincinnati versus Inter Miami. Okay. Last 7 days, 1 week, what is being the trending topic? आप जैसा कोई हो. Many people are seeing the review of Madhavan's new film, Tesla India. And see, you can choose the categories as well: auto, vehicles, climate, entertainment. Once you decide your persona, once you decide what, in what genre I'm going to go, you can choose your genre. Say, I'm going to choose entertainment or as my genre. Now you can clearly do content only on this. Don't take past 7 days, take past 24 hours and do. See, Labubu dolls. This is all trends, right? By relevance. Turtle, search volume, recency. You can explore any of this. And this is for India, right? Let me choose for Bangalore. Oh, I should check Bengaluru. Oh, West Bengal. Oh, state-wise I can search. Ha, Karnataka. In Karnataka, what topic is trending? That also we can see. In Maharashtra, what has been trending for the past 24 hours? Oh, Maharashtra people are also searching Rajnikant. That is interesting. Andhra Pradesh, what is trending? See, it is very obvious. Now you have a topic in mind. We saw the trend. What is being in trend? Now we have a topic in mind. Say Tesla. Let's explore. See, this basically shows 100 means it's not that 100 people are searching. 100 is the popularity rate. Okay, it is the rate of popularity on how many people. I mean, the percentage. Say there are 1,000 people searching, 1,000 people are searching Tesla. I can also do this. This I searched in past day, right? Like previous day, what has happened. And here, if you see this fourth tab, it says web search. Instead, I can also do, if I want to know how many video contents they are going to watch, I can go to YouTube search. See, these many video contents in the past day is going viral. Let me not take past day, probably past 7 days. Past 7 days, if you see, say it is not trending. Past 4 hours, if you see, it has gone a little down. Past day, it is trending. Past hour, it's going down. In the sense, if I post this video tomorrow, will people watch? Even if in the past hour, if it is in top crazy, popularity rate, then people, even if I post tomorrow, they are going to watch. If it is going down, then you should not take this topic. Right? Say I'm going to take some other topic. I'll open one more tab. Open link in new tab. Okay. Past 24 hours I'm saying in India, right? Say I'll take perplexity. I'll go to this topic and I want to validate if I can take perplexity or not. Okay. Perplexity, if I say past hour, there is nothing, I'll take past day. It's not that great. It's not that great. It is for YouTube search. Probably if I do web search, not that great. So probably it is dropping. It is saying it is trending, but people are not watching it rapidly. For the past 15 hours, it was trending. If it is not trending right now, probably I should not do a video. If I do a video today, if I'm going to shoot now, I'll not able to post immediately, right? I'll be posting tomorrow or maybe day after. So the topic is fading. So you should not do something like that. You should not do a topic if it is fading. And this is exactly how you can judge on which topic is going to get viral or not. Say I'm going to take Cooley, Rajinikanth. I don't know if I'm using the right spelling. Let me see. I think I'm using the right spelling. Or I'll just type only Cooley. See, many people are searching this. Web search. Let me see YouTube. YouTube also people are watching this. This is for past day. Past 4 hours are they watching? Yes, they are watching. Then probably if I do a video on Coolie, Rajinikanth, that is the new movie that is going to release on August 14th, I guess. It is releasing in every language because cleverly what they did, they have casted heroes from every industry. There is Nagarjuna, there is Upendra, there is Rajinikanth, there is Saubin from Malayalam, there is Amir Khan. So they made sure that every industry is looking forward to see the movie, right? So that is exactly why it is. So I think from that you got a basic understanding on how to search your trending topic, how to know if the topic that you are going to choose is trending or not. Let us do few more experiments on this because if I'm going to teach about Canva, or if I'm going to say search that, okay, I'll just show you other tools that we can use instead of searching this. See this tab, tools for content creation. See, I'm just trying to cover the very important topics that you should know in the given 1 hour's time, or maybe even 45 minutes time. And if you people are interactive, it will be very helpful for me because I can solve your questions. It's okay. I'll go in a one-way direction only. So if you are somebody, thumbnails, right? Thumbnails are very important. Thumbnails are basically like a doorway to any content. Let it be Instagram, let it be YouTube. Without your thumbnail being attractive, nobody is going to enter your YouTube channel, or nobody is going to watch your YouTube video. So we all think that thumbnails can only be created by Photoshop or by great graphic designers. Yes, absolutely, we need great graphic designers. But for YouTube thumbnail, if we are starters, we can easily create through Canva. Canva AI. Canva AI also has, but Canva's AI is Pro Tools. Probably you need to pay money. Adobe Express is something that Adobe offers. I'll just show you Canva alone. Okay. Luckily, I have Canva. This is a free tool. So, what will you design today? See, Canva has your designs, templates, and Canva AI. Canva AI, you can create image, basic design, it will give you. Video clip is pro version. Basic design, it will give you. Canva will give you. Let me try. Create a thumbnail for my YouTube video talking about Coolie movie. Let me see if it gives. It is thinking, gathering some ideas. Mhm. I have not given detailed information, right? Oh, it has given me some thumbnails because I didn't say whose movie is this. It has given me some thumbnails. Or let us try with something else. Create a thumbnail for my YouTube video about mutual fund investment, because this is a topic that Canva will know. Maybe Canva doesn't know Rajnikanth. Canva may know mutual fund investment. It is loading. Let me see if it gives. See, unlock the secrets of mutual fund investment. It has given me image. It has given me a thumbnail. It has given me another option, but smart mutual fund investment strategy explained. It has given me in blue. It has given me in, almost peach color. Unlock the secrets of mutual fund investment. Oh, money. Oh, four thumbnails it has given me. Unlock the secrets to mutual fund investment success. So I can just take any of this. I can also edit this. I want to edit the text. I can edit this. I like this design. I can probably edit this. Or I don't want to edit. I just want to download. That also we can do. So this is very interesting for me, right? Canva can give you thumbnail just through AI. Apart from that, you can also design. See in the left corner, see home, projects, templates. If you click templates, there are a lot of templates. There is templates for video, templates for presentation, logo creation, Instagram post. See for social media, if you go in Instagram post, you have a template, story, you have a template, reel, you have a template, Facebook post, Facebook covers, for everything you have. You go down, see they have a lot of templates. You can just click and replace. Say I'm going to do for, I'll say search, okay, YouTube thumbnail. See, smartphone stocks. Customize this template. I can just go here. If I don't like this image, I can remove this image. See, I can remove the bull. Bull is gone. Control Z, bull is back. 5 stocks bullish. I'm going to say it's not 5. I have spoke about 10. Now it is not bullish, or say it's not daily, it's weekly. You can change anything. Sorry for that. Yeah. Or if you don't want to go in the second line, you can expand it, keep it on the same line. So this is going to be interesting. We can easily create thumbnails through Canva. Either we can have the ready-made template, or say I don't like the black. Say this is the black, right? I want it to be what color? Purple. Ah, not good. Yellow. Again, not good. Blue. Blue is little okay. This is fine. So many variations. We can do anything that we want. See? Now we have changed the color as well. If you don't want this design, what is this dot unnecessarily, you can remove this. You can replace the bull. If you want it down, if you want it up, if you want it like you want the tail of the bull to come inside the wordings, you can bring anything like that. Don't like this dot, I'm removing the dot. Now this look needs. This looks very neat. Huh? I'll put the bull as a. You can also flip the bull, right? See? See? This is great. I'm going to stop sharing. I cannot, narrate the entire Canva in a single hour. I just wanted to give you basic understanding. It is almost time. Okay, I'll just give you a summary of whatever we spoke. Initially, we spoke about why to become a content creator and how big the industry is going to go and how the brands are using influencer marketing. And the next step is basically to understand what kind of contents that you can create, what kind of persona that you can have, what kind of personas are there and what kind of overlapping of personas can be, and if the personas are overlapping, what kind of content you can create and which platform that you can create. I've given you a set of questions. If you're not answering, absolutely fine, but that set of questions are there. Try to answer. This particular video will be on I think Boss Wallah's English YouTube channel. If you want, you can go and revisit, see the questions and apply that and identify your persona. After identifying your persona, the next thing that we need to do is identify topic. Say, I am this persona. Can I do a video on this particular topic? How to ensure that this video isn't trending? So, very simple. We are not doing anything. Google has given us everything. We're going to Google. YouTube has, like, Google has all the tracking of what is trending on Instagram, what is trending on YouTube, what are people searching on Google search engine. Everything they are tracking. So just go to Google Trends. Under Google Trends, you are going to choose your demographics. Say you're going to not create a video in English, create a video in Hindi, create a video in Marathi, or create a video in Telugu, Kannada, Tamil, Malayalam, whatever language that you want to choose. You can choose your own region, right? You can choose Tamil Nadu, you can choose Karnataka, Andhra, Telangana, and decide and predict which topic is trending. And I also showed you how you can track that if it is going to be trending tomorrow as well. You generally saw what is trending today, and you are trying and validating if it is going to be trending tomorrow, right? So that is basically how you choose the trends and how you choose your topic. Validate if the topic that you have chosen is going to be accepted by the masses. That is one. That is the ideal way to create viral content and to get viral. The next thing that we spoke about today is different tools. Basically, we spoke only about thumbnails. Probably next occasion, whatever the company decides or whatever Bosswala team decides, we will talk more about Canva or talk more about other editing tools that we can use, basic editing tools that we can use. So through Canva, we saw that through AI, just giving right AI prompts, Canva gives us thumbnails, not even templates. It gives us thumbnails that we can download directly. And Canva has a lot of templates where you can just go drag and drop, change the color, write something, and change the text. That is going to be your YouTube thumbnail. In fact, according to social media pages, they have a lot of things that you can customize. So these are the things that we covered today. The next time, or probably you first learn all of these, map your persona, start researching topics, because how to create a YouTube channel, Bosswala has a course. You can just go there and see. I need not have to teach you how to create a YouTube channel. I need not have to teach you how to create an Instagram channel, because that you already may have, or it is nothing. It is ready available content, or there in Bosswala's course sections that you can do. Apart from that, the basic identifying your persona, what kind of content that you can create, and what kind of channels that you can post on, and to validate that content, I have already taught you. So next time, probably we'll talk about some AI tools, some tools for content creation. Until then, so it's bye bye. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for listening to me patiently. Hope it was useful in some way. Probably from here to at least you moved here with the inputs that we shared today. Good luck on your content creation journey. And content creation is not easy. Content creation is always evolutionary. We cannot, though we are having a lot of tools to check if this can go viral or if this particular topic is viral, we cannot assure you that this is going to be viral. Yeah, because even now we think that this shot is going to get viral, but some other shot get viral. So that is it. Thank you so much for joining. And bye bye. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.